All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here today with God's Raid, a brand new MMO that just came out about a day ago. And, when you watch this, about 2 days ago, and it is cool. I mean, the only things I've seen so far that are bad about this are the funds as far as gold. As you can see, I have 2,000 gold up here in the top corner, and the fact that it costs so much to upgrade literally everything in the game. So, other than that, great game. Graphics amazing, heroes amazing, everything's great. So let's just take a look and see what the game's about so you guys can see. Now, every single person will basically get the same 5 heroes in the beginning of the game, okay? Now, everyone's going to get, let's see, here we go. You're going to get her, Power Fist, all right? Everyone's going to get her. Now, I highly recommend if you play the game that you definitely level her up. As you can see, we have her at 3 stars. She is an amazing, amazing frontline fighter. She creates her own shields, and paired with Poseidon, as you can see as her god right here, paired with Poseidon is amazing because Poseidon can pop up shields, making her shield extended even further. And if you're in areas that are really hard, basically she just continually gets shield nonstop, and eventually sometimes her shield is actually even stronger than her HP, and yeah, she don't die. So that's the first one. Second one is the half-beast archer. She is also someone you get right in the beginning of the game, and she is an awesome hero also. Why? Because she does what? She puts up shields. So yeah, that's really cool. Now, would I use her long-term? No, I'm already considering using someone else because she doesn't really have a lot of CC for crowd control and things like that. So she doesn't have no defense down, no none of that stuff, all right? So that's the only downside to her. But she does have shields, so she will survive pretty long. Now, as far as the other heroes that I have right now, every person that plays will more than likely get, at least from what I can tell, I have started over the game, and now this is the second run. Everyone will get a legendary hero. All right, it's going to be random. It's not going to be the same legendary hero that everyone else gets. So, yeah, you can restart and just kind of delete your account and get a different hero if you do not like the one you got. Now, I got Skeleton Monarch. He is basically an awesome, awesome tank. So, I can't say that I recommend re-rolling to get him, but I would say that he is awesome, and if you get him, you should be happy, all right? He basically can revive himself. I think as of right now, he revives himself at 80% HP because I've been leveling up his skills, his actions, as they are called. And basically, yeah, he's awesome. He does tons of damage. He heals himself back up. He's a great, great tank. He does not die. So that's awesome. He's always the last one to die. And then we also got Undead Shield Bearer. He's another hero that's pretty cool. He has another shield also, so he puts up a shield in conjunction with Poseidon's skill that gives everyone shield, so that's even better. And then we also got this Orc Shaman, which is a really good Orc healer. Is he the best healer in the game? I do not know. We've only been playing for about 2 days now, maybe 3 if you count the first account. And yeah, but so far, I love him. He's really good. He heals really well. Now, we just got this guy, the Lightning Demon. Now, the reason I like him and why he may end up replacing the Archer is because he actually does defense down. And he also throws lightning and will actually bounce from hero to hero. So he's kind of cool too. I definitely like this guy. I think we're going to be building him anyway. We did get a couple of extra epic heroes over time. So we got Black Wolf. We also got Skeleton Commander, and as you can see, the graphics on these heroes are freaking amazing. Like, they all look awesome. Even the low-level heroes, like here, look, this is a rare hero. Even the rare heroes in this game look freaking amazing. All right, even your goblins. Look at this, a goblin guy with a freaking club, and he looks awesome. But yeah, we definitely got some other epics that I don't really use right now. What I have found is, as secondary heroes, range heroes are probably your best bet, and you can use them in the raid. So I would say, if you're just starting the game, build up Power Fist, build up Half Beast Archer, and then whatever epic and whatever, legendary guy you get. Now, what I would recommend in this game is having at least 2 tanks, just because the front line is tough unless you really power up a tank. All right, that's the first thing. 2, definitely find a healer. So you're going to want a healer. Now, just don't think that just because you don't get a healer in the first run that you're done with the account. You can do that if you want. If you want to be really specific about the heroes you get, you can keep resetting. That's up to you. However, you're going to get plenty of opportunities to summon. All right, you get probably, if I had to guess, I think I've summoned at least somewhere between 50 and 100 times already in the first 2 days, because there's plenty of summons that you get from doing quests, from completing campaign, there's a gift code that is, what is it, all for you it is. I'll touch base on that again. Just type in all for you in the coupons. You have to go into the event tab, and at the top it says enter promo code. I took me an hour to find it. So yeah, definitely you get your summons in, do all that. You also get god summons. All right, now what are gods? Gods are basically attachments. All right, so here we go. God. These are your gods. You basically equip them to your heroes, and they get stat boosts. They get skills. Like his skill is a magical wave sweeps the battlefield. It pushes away all enemies with a powerful hit, dealing 660% damage while creating a barrier for all allies that absorb damage equal to 50% HP. Level this guy immediately. Every single person will get Poseidon in the beginning. You get him. He's your first god. All right. So you get him right from the start, level him up, get him up as high as you can. You are going to get pieces to upgrade him and ascend him through the campaign. So just keep leveling him. He is an awesome, awesome god, and he's literally, you're going to be your savior. Then you've got a whole bunch of other ones like Chiron, Hela you get from the regular quests, which is awesome. She's a great, great hero. She summons skeleton ghosts, and they attack. It's really good for kind of distracting range heroes, and it helps a lot. Then the other one that's really good is Ares. He increases the attack of all allies 100% for 12 seconds. And this does upgrade. So these skills upgrade eventually. So you can get, 110, 120, 100, like it keeps going up. So don't think that just because it seems not that great, it might be great later on. We got Hephaestus, who's okay. I mean, he increases attack and defense by 80%, which is not terrible, but it's only for the hero that's enchanted. So if you're going to use him, put him on a DPS. I think I have him on a tank right now just because he matches. Everybody also has a favor. And what favors are is basically it corresponds to the faction that your hero's in. So this is a demon hero, which is why I have it on my tank, because it increases his defense by 20%, and he is a demon, and his skills are actually, and his shield are all based on his defense. So that's why we use it. And then we've got this guy, Azura, who's actually kind of cool looking, and he is orc. He increases the crit rate of orcs, and he also increases attack speed. And I'm assuming that's magic speed or something speed. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we put him on my healer because it increases his crit and also increases his attack speed. So even better, my healer goes fast. So that's why we have it on him. And all of these guys have separate favors and separate skills. So you're going to want to look at them all separately. This is one that everyone gets. Idune. She heals everybody in the party and increases HP by 12%. So probably good for like a tank or a healer or somebody else who you want to get more HP on. And then there's also Tisiphone and we've got Themis. So these are the ones that we have specifically. Everyone's going to get different ones. You all get 10 summons per day, which is kind of nice. I think it's in package. Let's look. Are you in package? Nope. I have to find out where it was. I don't really remember. Is it event in here? Yeah, maybe it's here. I got to find you. Events. Here we go. Event. So here we go. Everyone gets 10 summons for gods and 10 summons for heroes every day. So this is heroes, and then you get a god. No, this is gods. So you get a absolute god on the 7th day, and then logging in, you get a legendary hero guaranteed. Plus, you get 70 or 60 summons. So just from logging in, you will get summons. So don't get freaked out if you didn't get something the first day. If you're somewhat happy with your heroes, that's cool. All right. So now this game's slow. Let's just be real clear here. Very slow. And you will have to kind of slow down and go back and play things. So now we're on hard mode right now, but we're going to go back into normal. This is where the game starts. So you start in, not Frozen Lands. You start here in the Forest of Silence. We'll go in here. I'm just going to fight through it real quick. Boom. So that's that. And essentially the way this works is you can put the game on auto or full auto. Auto means your heroes only use their skills, and then full auto means your gods and your heroes will use all their skills. All right. So right now we have it on regular auto. This is kind of how the game works. You can see everyone's got their little buttons down here at the bottom. You can click their main skill, see, but they're on auto right now, so they're going to use their regular skills, and then they just kill stuff. And as you can see, this girl, Punchy Fist girl, she's already got like almost a full HP shield here. She's just like half her health is shield. So that's why we like her. And then over here, your archer also has tons of shield. Great, great, great hero. Awesome hero. Boom. All right. So now you're going to, I have the hiccups. You're going to fight your way through it. Everyone gets hiccups, right? So we get out of here. It's because it's late and it's, you know what? It doesn't matter. You like my hiccups. All right. So now you're going to progress through here. Now, I don't think I saw much trouble in the beginning until we got to the cemetery cave. Things are going to get a little bit tougher here. You're going to have to fight through and just basically get through the fight. If you can win the fights, that's all that matters, because every battle you win will get you a reward, which will help you build up your team to come back and get the 3 stars. All right. Now, the 3 stars, you have to not have anyone die, and you have to beat it within 2 minutes. All right. As you can see, there's a clock all appear at the top. And if that hits 1 minute or below, well, below 1 minute, you lose a star. So that's the only thing. Now, there are bosses that are super tanky. All right. And yeah, they suck. And I've had plenty of fights where I've lost the whole fight just because we couldn't kill the boss, and my team was 100% alive, but we just couldn't kill the boss because they were so tanky. So I found a counter to that, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Now, that's not how we got through it. We ended up beating it just because my heroes got stronger. That's basically what we did. So I just kept going and going and going. All right, so that's that. And then we eventually got into Lava Prison. Lava Prison is very hard. This boss is very strong. All right, now my team is, as you can see, 54,000 power right now. All right, this boss is 34,800. Okay, so you would think that my team will basically slaughter this guy. Not so. All right. This is one of the bosses that I actually had to wait. I had 149 stars because we could not kill this freaking boss in time. So what we did is, and in most fights now, we go through the first fight. Hopefully you don't have to deal with any skills in the first round. The second round, depending on where you are in the game, you're either going to wait and use your shield right here so that no one dies, or you're going to use attack up maybe to kind of get through this wave faster to speed it up. We're not going to do any of that because we're actually strong enough to kind of push through this and not worry about it. So we're going to use all of our skills in the final round. So now we're going to use our shield to kind of kill those ads. See, that kills the ads as much as possible. And then we're going to do attack up because we want to get attack up to start doing as much damage here as possible to this boss. As you can see, we're kind of destroying him now. The first time we got here, this guy really wrecked us. All right, remember, we've gone up about 20-something thousand power since the first time we actually beat this. But there you go. We did beat it. And he is 3-starred. All right. That's because we were smart and leveled things up. Now, it's actually the hardest part of this is getting gold to kind of level your stuff up. So now, once you beat that, we can go into hard mode. All right. And here, I'll show you what I mean by when I say you get free stuff. So here, we're going to get stones here for crafting. And then we get 10 more summons so far. We got one on hard mode stage 1 also. So I'm going to assume that every stage is going to give us summons. Is this gods or is this heroes? This is gods. So we got heroes on the first run. Now we're going to get 10 god summons. All right. So every time you beat someone in hard mode, you're going to get some kind of summon, which is very nice. We get gear in here. You've gotten all kinds of stuff. Let me just see. Yeah, it's going to, here we go. So we get shards. We get potions for leveling, some gold, some energy, some gear, some upgrade stuff for weapons and all that. And then here we go. Another 10 god summons in the third cemetery. So it looks like they're really pushing it. And here's your Poseidon fragments. You'll get that. And then here you get an ancient god summon for beating all the stars. And then there's some epic gear in here as well. So you do get tons and tons of rewards for beating every single area. There's also in here, you can get collection. All right. So by collecting heroes, you can get tons of different stuff. There's some really badass heroes in here. So these are some of the stronger ones, the mythic ones. There's Brunhild, there's Hercules, there is Esther, who's pretty cool. You've got Sariel, I want to say it wrong. The Viking princess, who's adorable. You've got Monkey King, if you like Wukong. We've got the Death Knight, who looks kind of cool. And then we've got Orc Swordsman here, who basically looks like that guy from one of those games. I forgot which one it was I was playing. But either way, he's fun. So yeah, and there's tons of heroes in here. See, plenty of stuff to look at. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of heroes. Now, the way this works is you have to level your heroes up, all right? So you're going to have to basically build. This is the one we built the most. So there's level up, which costs gold. All right. So if I do register all, see, level up. And now I am level 9. Every time you upgrade to a new star, you have to upgrade from level 1 again. It sucks, but that's just kind of what it is. Ascendance is when you actually hit the max level. You can use, actually, they have shards and you can use other heroes. So you don't need the same hero, which is honestly freaking amazing. All right. But you can use these, click them in, and then eventually you got yourself another star. All right. Really easy to upgrade in this game from star to star. It's actually harder to level your hero to max than it is to actually upgrade the stars. And just from playing the game, you're going to get plenty of stuff, as you can see here. And you can use other heroes or just these plain crystal shards. So I have 90. You only need 40 to get her up. That's it. And then there's Transcendence, which you actually do need specific pieces of your hero. So I need 5 pieces for her, and then we can ascend her. All right, that's that. And then we've got Training, which is basically your, I guess you could say, I don't know, perks. And there's tons of them. Look at this. And every time you level up, you can choose between 3 different perks. It's really cool system. Right now I've been upgrading my gear. I mean, not my gear, my skills, and I've been upgrading like for depending on which hero, like attack on her. We did crit rate, so she does more crit. Block, just because that's all that came up. It was kind of crappy. And then we got extra levels on our skills, which makes your skills do way more damage, which is very good. All right. And then you've also got your equipment, which is boom right here. We did get an epic set. So now this is my epic general short sword. The more you enhance it, the stronger they get, but they also can lose say 20% chance. You lose a durability. As you can see, this weapon has 4 durability, which means I can only upgrade it another 4 times. So if it fails 4 times, it stays at level 10. I don't know what the max level is. I couldn't even tell you, but basically once you get it to level 7, you will have all the stats. And every time you level up, all of your stats go up. How cool is that? So we got everything to level 7 so we can get crit damage and attack speed. So most of my gear is level 7 now, except for the ones I couldn't do. But that doesn't unlock for a while, so it will take time to kind of unlock these things. Then we have stuff in here, the arena. I have 3. Ooh, I'm an iron 3. So far, I haven't lost the fight because my team is a little bit ridiculous. I've been like grinding like hell. Here, let's fight. Here, let's just reset. I don't want to fight them. I probably can kill them, but I don't want to. All right, so here we go. Let's go for, here we go, 36. Let's go for somebody who's actually close to, a little bit closer to my power. We'll see. But the arena's pretty cool. It works. It's on auto, full auto. I don't think you can take it off. Yeah, basically everything's manual. And this is a 36,000 power team. And it looks like we're gonna do it. See, and then my tank is, look at that, right back up to full HP. My tank, after they just tried to wreck him. This guy looks pretty cool. He's a legendary. Everyone's gonna have a different legendary than you, so you're gonna basically just experience the problems here and there. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there we go. Now we got skeletons. See, they're actually pretty strong, which is good. Their legendary is actually probably where all their power is coming from. The question is he strong enough? So none of my heroes died. We got close there. So if they had a really strong DPS, they probably would have done a little more damage to me. Boom, but they wouldn't have killed my tank because he revives. So there we go. That's the arena, and you get tons and tons and tons of free stuff for just doing this. Look at this. I got all this crap so far, like summons, all kinds of things. Gold, plenty of things. We're about to get a mythic god, and really all I care about is summons and gold. That's really all I care about. This is a rare hero, which is whatever. And then here at 1,000, we get another 10 hero summons. So yeah, just run through this. They actually kind of regenerate pretty often, so that's kind of cool. As you can see, I have 6,000 gems. I only bought 10 of these with 100 gems, and that's the only thing I have bought so far. That's it. Everything else, I've saved my gems. I don't want to waste them yet. But there you go. We're Iron 3 right now in 2 days. Then there is the challenges, which basically looks really cool. Looks like a very sleepy kind of thing. There's the Maze Island, which is basically just your normal dungeons that you go in. Say this is stage 4. We'll just clear it again real quick. It costs a lot. So it costs 10 energy to go in here. I actually wasted almost all of my energy in this exact dungeon. And I just ran it on auto because you get like 8 to 10,000 gold every time you run it, at least at the level we're at. And you need gold. So yeah, I would just blow through this. I think I honestly wasted about 300 energy just running this to get a ton of gold. So if you are going to run anything, do not run campaign. Get to this point and just do it. I actually used, oh, here we can put this on full auto. I sold some of my rare gear just because you get so much money for them. You get like 12,000, I think, gold for some of my rare gear. But I made sure my main team had all rare gear first before I did that. Because I only care about the first team right now. All right. We don't care about the second team that we're using for raids. All right. So that's the Maze of Gold. Then there's an enchantment, which is basically for items to upgrade your stuff. This is for upgrading gear and crafting. And then you've got Awakenings, which gives you your talent books for your talents or your perks, like we just said. So that's basically the island. Then we've got the hall, or the Tower of Reincarnation, which is basically an infinity tower. All right, we can't do it because we already did 20 levels today, but every day you can do 20 floors. And then as you unlock new ones, see, you get to unlock towers of beasts, orc, human, and undead. So I'm assuming you can only use those heroes in here. Yeah, see, assembly restricted. So you're going to need to eventually level some heroes. So far, these haven't been that hard. I was able to blast through the first 20 floors without even like looking at it. The enemies were weak, but we got a ton of good heroes. We got purple heroes, we got blue heroes, we got green heroes, tons of stuff just from doing those 20 floors. Awesome area. Then you have Hall of the Gods. This is where you fight the gods, all right? And you get hero EXP for your gods. You get ring crafting stuff. So this is where you would get your ring stuff for later on. You can only equip rings when you are 3-star. So it's going to be a while, so don't get all frustrated if you can't beat it. It's pretty cool. You get to use, what is this, 10 heroes. What I did to specifically beat these fights is I put a bunch of heroes who are range in the back row, and I specifically put heroes in here that do specific things. If we look at this, he's only level 1, but here's the thing. Right here, he does damage equal to the target's current HP, and he also reduces, reduces incoming healing, which is very nice. And then I also have a poisoner. I have a defense down hero. See, so Tisphone, whatever, this demon. He does defense down, so that's really important. And I have another hero that does attack down. So even at level 1, they're fine. All right. And then we actually beat stage 3 with this exact team. We're only going to do stage 1 just for the interest of time and showing you the fights. All right. Now, with these fights, the first thing I would do is you summon your shield. He's not going to do his main attack for a few seconds. So now that we're 6, we use this. All right, now all of your level 1s are shielded. Look at the shields on these level 1s. It's crazy. So now when he does this giant attack where he hits everyone, like that, boom, jumps in the air, hits everyone. Everyone's still alive. They're level 1, and you're still getting your debuffs. So his attack is still down, and his defense is still down. So just keep building your main team, and just make sure you have the shield. I'm telling you, level that freaking that god. He is amazing. All right. So there you go. Challenge done. And then you get to fight different ones. So now there's also Sharon, however you want to say it. We did beat stage 1. He takes a little bit longer, but you get your earrings from him. And then I'm assuming God of War Ares will be necklace. So there you go. You're going to get all of your ring crafting stuff here. It's actually got a really good system of crafting and things like that. So we go into craft, and you can craft equipment. So just by finding those pieces from the dungeons, or from wherever you get them, or from breaking down equipment. And then you can just forge different pieces of armor. You have a chance of getting, better versions that glow, and they have extra stats on them. So that's kind of cool. You've got accessories, which you can do. Say you need those 3 rings, and then we need the ores. You kind of have to do both to craft these. And then same thing for earrings and necklace. And then there's also equipment material, which is this stuff for, like, here, you can get epic ring designs. You can upgrade the crap versions into better versions, which is awesome, because that means if you're having trouble and you can't progress, you can still just farm the low levels and then eventually still get your epic stuff, which is really cool. I think it's a really good choice on their part. Enhancement stones, that's for gear. Same thing. You can upgrade them to get better ones. So if you want to get the legendary ones, you can just do it. Sunstone, same thing. That's for divinity. For heroes, you can upgrade. For gods, you can upgrade the gods' skills. So yeah, and the funny part here is you can do training manuals, tactics, and you can freaking forge hero summon tickets. How awesome is that? You can forge them with these extra crystals if you want. So once you start collecting them too much, you have a infinite amount of things that you can just craft, basically, which is kind of cool too. So definitely hard in the beginning, but I feel like this game will get easier the further along we go. And if you get an epic success, you get an extra one. So I would get an extra summon ticket. How cool is that? All right, so there you go. So that's that. As you can see, my heroes look really cool on this mountain with this awesome, this awesome background. There are clans. So far, I don't really know what this is about. I don't know if there's a fight. Clan dungeon there is. It's available at clan level 3. We'll find out when it opens. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. There's an expedition, which basically is your idle version of the game. It's not an idle game, but at least you get some free stuff, so we can claim this at any time, and you can do quick expedition, which is even better. So that's kind of badass. And then, yeah, there's an invite section here. So if you want to invite your friends, yeah, you can get free stuff. You can get a, what is this, an absolute god for having 2 people reach level 30, which is no small feat. I'm only at level 10, so it is definitely tough. And then we've also got packages you can do. So there's tons of stuff in here that you get free stuff. If you like buying things, yeah, you can buy things. There's plenty of stuff in here to buy. I'm free to play, but you can do whatever you want. These are the quests that we have to beat. We already beat the stage 1, and you got a bunch of free stuff here. And then here we're going to get some legendary gear and some other things for beating levels. And then there is a third one, which also rewards you with another absolute god, which is kind of cool. So you can work up to these things. And then there is a battle pass, which gives you missions. See all these missions, advanced, weekly, seasonal. There's tons of missions. Levels it up, and then you get free pass rewards, which is a bunch of summonings and energy and gold and auto battles and all that crap. Boom. And then there's also a shop. If you want to buy stuff, you can buy ascensions. You can buy energy, arena energy. There's an arena shop, which we haven't really gotten much in yet because we haven't unlocked it. There's a clan shop and a gold shop if you want to buy stuff for gold. So there you go. It's honestly, here, I'll show you right now real quick. You just go in here into news, all right, and then events right here, and then right here, link to enter coupon code. Just go in there. You have to have, your account has to be linked. So you have to link. Oh, well. And then you can share this event if you want and get 10 summons. I didn't do it because I don't share anything except for my videos. All right. And yes, I am Sock Monster now. Again, Monster Socks or Sock Monster, don't matter. That's always going to be my name. So if you see it in a game, just know it's probably me. And yeah, that's really it. That is God's Raid. And this is a great game. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely tough. The gold thing I feel is going to be really irritating, but I also feel like this game has immense potential. The battles are intense. The fights are awesome. The gods are freaking beautiful looking. All the heroes look great. Everything in this game is good. They definitely have a solid base in this game, and I'm 100% going to be continuing to play it. Let me know if you guys are interested in this game. I mean, even if you're not, I'll probably still post up a video here and there, but I would definitely like to go into this game a little deeper and kind of show off some of the fights and how I beat them and any of the areas, because there's definitely some heroes and some battles in here that are going to be rough for you. One particular that there's an assassin that comes out and just kills your whole team, which sucks. And then there was another one where the boss, it's actually the one I'm on right now. I have to fight him. It's a giant, what is he? He's like I was thinking a Wookiee, but it's a Wookiee's from Star Wars, Sasquatch. He's a giant Sasquatch, and he throws little Sasquatches at you, and the little Sasquatches like to punch you in the face and kill your range heroes. Really irritating. Yeah, and I can't seem to get him down. I got him down to so close, but the time runs out. But yeah, that's where I'm at now in campaign. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave your comments below. I'm very excited to kind of let you guys see this game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, like, share, subscribe. I'd like to grow the channel, and anytime you like a new game that we play, I like to expand into other games. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, not Raid Gamer Nerd. So yeah, we are going to be, even though this is a raid game. Damn it! But yeah, we are trying to expand. So your sharing and liking is greatly appreciated. So this is God's Raid, the probably my favorite new game now. It actually beat Lost Realm for me. And yeah, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys take care.